Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking my San Antonio Spurs, y'all, and particularly Jeremy Sochan admitting that he's breathing a little easier at the power forward position. And as a fan, I'm like, how is this news? Because don't get me wrong, this isn't a video to hate on my boy Sochan. You see what I'm saying? I'm glad he got his swagger back. I'm glad he's playing better. I'm glad he feels more comfortable. But yo, we knew this like 2 months ago that he needed to go back to the power forward position. Now, granted, he did go back around December, but still, he should have went back way before that, man. So this is not news, or this isn't a surprise that he's playing better at his natural position. When I saw this headline, I was like, boy, if you don't get, because I wanted the Spurs to draft Sochan. I knew what he was when they brought him in, and he was not a point guard, man. He was a hustle player, a Dennis Rodman upgrade that can shoot the three and that can, defend 1 through 5. He wasn't this, pass first point guard they was turning him into. And I felt like Pop was hurting him because his strength was in the post, being gritty or whatever. Like, everybody could sense his power level or his natural position except Pop.
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
And I get that Popovich is one of the greatest coaches to do it. He knows more about basketball than I do. But I'm just speculating as a fan. That's what this channel is about. And I'm not mad at him for trying to experiment, because we knew this year was going to be a bust anyway. But once we got, a month into the season, month and a half into the season, we probably need to put this thing up. You see what I'm saying? And again, he did do it in December. But, here we are, January, February, Sochan is starting to break out. He could have broke out 2 months ago if he was in his natural position. So it was just frustrating as a fan, for Pop to wait so long to make this move.
Yeah, that's it? That's the best you got?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Because it was super obvious that it was the wrong choice. It was super obvious that the flow wasn't there. It was super obvious that Trey Jones ran the team better. Why wouldn't he be starting? You get what I'm saying? It just wasn't a good fit. And it was almost like Popovich was being stubborn. And then Sochan, he was kind of being stubborn because he was going back and forth with fans online about his point guard play or whatnot. But here he is now like, you know what? I feel more natural in my position. No S. I can't curse because this is a family show, but no S, Sochan. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but this ain't news, brother. We all knew this. We all knew this, my guy. Man, you were looking more off than a Joakim Noah free throw at the point guard position.
Just whoa. Oh, whoa. It was wide right. That's a Florida State play right there. Oh my goodness.
You see, basketball is a very cerebral sport. It's a very scouting report type sport. People know when you're not in your natural position. People can tell when you're not comfortable with the basketball. It is very easy to tell. And other point guards were taking advantage of that because they knew Sochan was out of place and it was awkward for him. And once they sense that blood in the water, once they sense that uncomfortability, is uncomfortability a word? I don't think that's a word, but you get what I'm trying to say. Once they sense that uneasiness, they're going to take advantage of it, like that dude off of Iron Man.
If you can make God bleed, then people will cease to believe in him. And there will be blood in the water, and the sharks will come.
But the good news now is that Sochan is becoming one of those sharks. You get what I'm saying? He's starting to come out of his shell. He's scoring more points. He's active around the basket. He's hitting threes, clutch threes with less than a minute to go. That's awesome, man. So it's good to see him back in his natural position. We still got to solve the point guard problem. Maybe at the trade deadline. Maybe, beyond in the summer. Maybe in the draft next season. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm glad to see this boy's back on track. But I'm not surprised that he's back on track because he's a power forward, man. He can play a little bit at point guard, but not all the time. Power forward. It was pretty much common sense. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know how you feel about this subject in the comment section. Peace.